We're going to start with earth signs. What do earth signs need to know? Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Let's roll. I thought about putting, I think eventually when I get more high tech, I'll flip something so you can see the actual dice, like, roll. Maybe behind me. Maybe like a little, I was going to say sci-fi, special effects. Mom can't talk. Mom doesn't know words. I'm not a mom. I should be though, right? Earth signs, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. What do you need to know most right now? Okay, okay, so maybe you stopped talking to somebody. Maybe you had disagreements. Something about, June could also be significant. There could have been some sort of miscommunication as well. There's somebody that you either no longer talk to. It could be somebody you stopped talking to back in June, or something about June could be significant. It could also just be, it could even be a sibling. There is something, I might need to do a second roll. Maybe everybody gets a couple of rolls. We're doing earth, air, fire, water, so we're bundling all of them together. Your money is going to be affected in the future if you leave this person behind. There's something that was not communicated, and it's like, and it was either not communicated, there was a lie that was told, or there was like a half-truth. Like there was something that happened. You have North Node reverse right below second house reverse, and it's up ahead. I wish everything could be very positive. I wish I had a very positive message for you. Your money will be fucked up until you correct whatever this is, or until whatever this is gets corrected. Maybe you're not the one that did it. It's like if this happened to you, if somebody stopped talking to you based on a lie or something, maybe their money gets fucked up. It is your role though. And it is something, and you are earth signs. Money is very, very important to you. There is something up ahead that is not, there's something where it's like, if you resist whatever this is, you will keep going down a path that you're not meant to, and you might keep encountering people or taking people into your life that are not meant to be in your life or in your circle. It's almost like you might have even traded one person out for another, and in your heart you know that was not right. I have no reason to lie. Sometimes when I get a roll like this or a reading like this, I have to reiterate, I don't know you, I have no reason to lie to you. This is a free reading on TikTok, there's no reason for me to I'm not benefiting. Even if you were paying me, I would also be telling you this, which also would not be in my best interest to be this honest with you. Do you know what I'm saying? You wouldn't want to keep coming back for readings. You wouldn't want to tip me if you were at a shop, you'd be like, this is rude. But you do have second house reverse, which is something about your income and your resources flipping, for the worse. There's something where something is getting taken from you, potentially by the universe, God, Satan, whatever you believe in. I don't judge. But the point is, there's something where you're going towards a path that, you're not supposed to go towards. It's there's something where you're not supposed to be going down this route. And you might be very hard-headed, you might be very stubborn, you might be doing it anyway, whether it's to prove a point, whether it's because you're in very fixed energy. There's something where, one more roll for earth signs. Okay. This could be a woman that you stopped talking to, or a female. This could be, again, somebody that you didn't agree with. It could be a sister, or it could be somebody that felt like a sister. Maybe you got sisterly quarrels. And it's if it's not that, there's something where there's a feminine energy that was meant to be in your life, that was meant to help you, and you left her behind. Or, yeah, it's like there was some sort of disagreement. It could also be that there could have been a woman that got between the two of you, too. Because there's some kind of lie that happened. There was a mock stave Gemini that was put in the past, like a half staff. And it's like, it's already happening. Like, you have 8th house that's like sort of turning on its side. 8th house, it's like there's something about your abundance that is already starting to get blocked. And I think you could feel it. And I think it's going to get more intense as November approaches. Like, there's something where there are things that you need to end. There's something that, it's like you have the ability to start anew. Like, there is potential for a rebirth after some sort of ending, but if you don't do it, if you don't initiate it, November is going to fucking suck. And it's almost like November might be your last. Like, you might be in the last phase of being able to rectify this. This is something where it's like there's a window that is closing, and if you don't figure this out soon, I don't want to be like you're fucked, but like financially, you might be in a pinch for like a minute. Okay. Air signs. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. What do you need to know most right now? Okay. So you could be going through some really intense changes right now. You could be challenging the status quo. You could even be experiencing some changes, or even igniting some changes that nobody saw coming. Like, there's something where there could be a lot of surprises happening. One major one in particular could be happening in your life right now. And it also feels like something about this upcoming March is going to be significant to whatever this is. There's something where somebody that you used to date could come back around at that time. There could also be something to do with a child that might be unhappy around that time. It could also be that it's like if you have kids, there's something where if there's something where it's like you might be keeping something from a child as well, that might, like maybe potentially in order to like spare them, but I don't know that it works. I feel like if the kid gets upset, it's going to happen regardless. There's also something happening where you're potentially, again, there's also maybe something coming through about a potential partner. This could be, it could be your kid, but it could also be, I say that because 5th house can be children. It could also be dating romance. There's something where there's some kind of disillusionment. There's some veil of illusion happening either over a child or a person that you're either you used to date or that you're not supposed to be dating. It could be that you're secretly going to be dating somebody that you used to date again if they come back into your life. It could be that you like only tell certain people, and it could also be that you might not know everything about a person that you're currently, if you're newly dating, that is. This is not like somebody that you've been with for a long time, but if you're like newly dating somebody, you might be finding things out about that person that you're not going to love. Let me give you another roll too. It's kind of weird. What else do air signs need to know? Yeah, I think it's the same message. Some of you used to date somebody that it didn't work out the first time. Maybe there was a lack of approval. Maybe there's some sort of restriction around whoever this was. It's like maybe it never got off the ground. Maybe you never officially started dating them. I think you're going to start talking to them in secret. I feel like you might tell like a sibling, or like it's like you might tell like a very close confidant. But I feel like you're about to start secretly communicating with somebody that you either used to want to date them, something happened, and there could also be something about last December that could be significant as well. Fire signs. What do fire signs need to know? Okay. Fire signs. Some of you have a home or a family situation that was left, that you either no longer, it's either a family member you no longer talk to, there's some sort of home situation that you left behind. This could be a mother figure. Fourth house could be the mother, it could be home, it could be family, it could be an actual house. There's some, it's like maybe you only speak to half of that family now or something. There's something that you don't know the full story of. There's Mercury, but it's not all the way reversed. It's halfway. It's it's about to come out, though. You're about to find out some very, very, very deep, hidden secrets that are about to be revealed. That's not a fun one. I know these aren't fun. Why do I put this on this channel? Nobody wants these scary readings. Let me give you another roll. Everybody gets the second roll. Tell me more about what fire signs need to know. It's like scary, right? Like, we don't want these scary, like, ooh, what am I going to find out? It's like you're like about to become enlightened. Like it doesn't even want to tell me. You could be about to get, but you might be about to become enlightened. Is that how you say that? There was something that you maybe didn't get. There was also something that you stopped going towards, and it's like there's, let me see. There's something that you could be learning about now that like you were either blocked from knowing about. There was something that you were maybe meant to go towards. It could also be like something that you there's something that maybe you left behind that you realized was not meant for the long term, right? Like there's something that maybe you decided you weren't fit, it wasn't fit to be in your life long term, whether it was a job, career, partnership. I feel like you're kind of already in the process of learning some things. I feel like you've been enlightened to part of it, but there's more of it that you have to figure out. And there could be it's like you're gonna be fine. This is like another weird. This is like such a long scope, but like between now and next August, you're gonna be finding out a lot more. Oh, there could also be something that you were meant to find out this past August. There could be news that was kept from you that like didn't make it to you, and it could be on its way. You're getting one more roll. This is such a weird, like what a weird. I was gonna say there's also maybe like. A marriage or a married couple that is involved, and also maybe there's some sort of disloyalty, like there's some lack of loyalty that someone was not as loyal as maybe they presented. It could be a family member, it could be somebody associated with the family member. One more roll for you. Yeah, there's something that's been kept from you, maybe for a very long time. There could be a Pisces involved. Pisces right next to 12th house. There could be a man that's going to bring some kind of news to you. It could also be some sort of action is, if not about to be taken, it's like there's some sort of action in the process of happening right now. Somebody is somebody is righting some sort of wrong that was done to you. something has been hidden from you for a while. March is also coming through. It's like you could have, maybe there was something that was meant to find you back in March, and then again in August. It's like, it's on the way. It's on the way, bitch. It's on the way. Does that mean anything to you? And then lastly, water signs. Earth, air, fire, water, baby. What do water signs need to know? Okay. There's something, coming out. God, you all have these, like, weird, so weird. Water signs, there's something that's in the process of being revealed. Something is getting uncovered. It could have to do with some sort of abundance, some sort of wealth. I mean, it's Jupiter's upright, so Jupiter rules wealth, abundance, luck, prosperity, good fortune, destiny. Something is being uncovered. It's 12th house reversed right on top, so it's like there's something where there's something that's been kept hidden, maybe from you, maybe from other people, however it resonates. There's something that is being uncovered and has to do with either, sometimes it can be something as simple as talents, too. Oh, 12th house can also be hidden enemies, especially when it's reversed. There could even be an enemy that was trying to hide some sort of gift, either that you had or that you were owed. Some kind of prosperity that you could be like coming into currently. And there's also some sort of shift in your identity coming up because of this. There's something where it could also be like next April could be relevant somehow. It could be that like that is when something really solidifies for you. It could even be something that was meant to come this past April will show up in the very near future. It's like if something was delayed for you as well. Maybe you have air in your chart. Let's give you another roll. What else do water signs need to know? And take it how it resonates. If you're the one that did this to somebody else, then that's coming out. Water signs. What else do water signs need to know? Okay, there's a relationship maybe in your life that, it could even, okay, oh, you know, this could be some sort of justice. This could be some sort of karmic justice. This could be about inheritance. 8th house could be inheritance. It could be death, rebirth, taxes, inheritance. And it's a change that somebody resisted for a long time. Uranus is reversed. Oh no, Uranus is upright. Never mind. Yeah, I feel like you're not... There's something coming. There's something coming. It could also have to do with a relationship, too. If it is a relationship, it's one that maybe ended at some point, and it could pick back up. It could be like... That could be what nobody sees coming. Uranus is like shit that comes out of left field. Nobody sees it coming. It's a big change. 8th house, it can be like, you know, crazy eights. It could just like be the restart of something. And it also feels like if it's a relationship, you're already going to know who this is with. It's like meant to happen. There's something that's like meant to start again. There's something that, like, if it ended, it's having, like, a very healthy renewal, but maybe one that, like, people don't expect. It could be, like, one that, like, it could be, like, nobody thought you guys were gonna ever get back together, nobody saw this coming, and also, if you're owed something in court, like, because Libra can be the actual justice system, and it can be karma, so can 8th house. There's some kind of karma that's coming, and it feels like if you're owed something in the court system, if you are expecting, it's that there's some sort of karmic balance that is playing out, but in a really good way. So it feels like, but it's also going to be like quite a shock. Like this, Uranus energy is like very shocking. Like people don't know what the fuck to make of it, right? And it feels like when it happens, it also might, and this is also another, you also might be, I wonder if you're going to be getting an air sign or a Libra. I don't know, because air signs had that reading earlier where, because 8th house can also be secrets. It's like mystery. It's the house of sex and death. Like, you might be like secretly having sex with somebody that you're in a relationship with or something. I don't know. I mean, there's something like that that could be happening. There might be some kind of transformative energy that will be very big. 8th house is like transformation as well. There's something where you might have a very shocking transformation. It could be through a relationship, it could be through a court situation, and it could be through some sort of karma that is owed to you. Alright. I thought this would be a shorter video. I was like, this will be shorter because I'm going to do all 4 signs. I'm going to do all 4. I'm only going to focus on 4 instead of all 12, and we're already at like 22 minutes. So I think the last one I did was a half hour. Well, this has been LP with the witching hour. I don't know what we're calling this segment, but, please feel free to check your other signs and to continue following me or decide that you hate me and unfollow me, but just know that I have a daughter to support and she's very furry and she likes fancy things, so Mama needs to make ends meet somehow. Alright, love you. Bye.